This video is not a financial advice but for educational purpose. To take any decisions, do your due diligence. All decisions taken after watching this video is at your own discretion. The video component consists of 3 parts: a brief introduction to cryptocurrency, introduction to Cowrium, Cowrium crowdfunding investment opportunity and potential. Part 1. A brief introduction to cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency has become a global phenomenon, yet many people don't have an understanding of the basic concept. So let's take you through this wonderful technology. What are cryptocurrencies? Satoshi Nakamoto, the inventor of Bitcoin, in the year 2008, created a peer-to-peer digital cash. For this to be possible, there is need for a payment network with 3 things, which are: number 1, accounts; 2, balances; 3, transactions. A common problem all payback network must solve is to prevent double spending. Double spending is when one person is able to spend the same amount twice. Usually, this is done by a central server that keeps track record of balances. But in a decentralized network, it's different. At all the nodes in the network need to keep a list of record of all transactions, validate all future transactions, and make sure double spending doesn't happen. The problem is getting the entities to keep a consensus about the records. If a peer on the network disagree by one single minor balance, everything breaks. Then it becomes absolute consensus. Decentralization was impossible to achieve until Satoshi Nakamoto came along. Cryptocurrency became the solution. Let's look at how Satoshi achieved this through Bitcoin. Let's see how transaction works on a decentralized network. The transaction is a file that says John gives X Bitcoin to Jane, and this is signed digitally by John. The transaction is then broadcast to the network through peer-to-peer technology. During this process, the transaction gets confirmed. Those that confirm the transactions are called miners. The job of the miners in cryptocurrency is to take transactions and confirm them as legitimate and spread them into the network. Once a transaction is confirmed by miners, every node has to add it to its database. It has to become part of the blockchain. For this job, the miners are rewarded with cryptocurrency. For example, Bitcoin. Anyone can be a miner. All they need to do is use their computer power to qualify for the task. Every miner competes to solve the cryptographic puzzle. After finding a solution, a miner can confirm the transaction and then add it to the blockchain. The miner for this receives an incentive from the payment network in form of cryptocurrency. Through this, the network actors are economically incentivized to legitimately maintain the transaction history. So, Satoshi set the rule that the miners need to invest some work of their computers to qualify for this task. In fact, they have to find a hash, a product of a cryptographic function that connects the network block with its predecessor. This is called the proof of work. In Bitcoin, it is based on the SAH-256 hash algorithm. So just like Bitcoin and some other cryptocurrencies use the proof of work, POW, there are many other cryptocurrencies like Tezos, Dash, Neo, Redcoin, and so on that use the proof of stake consensus algorithm. The proof of stake POS concept states that a person can mine or validate block transactions according to how many coins he or she holds. On the other hand, Cowrium uses 2HOP algorithm, which combines the use of the proof of work and the proof of stake consensus algorithm, given a much higher security. Aside decentralization, here are some cryptocurrency characteristics. Irreversible. After confirmation, a transaction can't be reversed by nobody, not you, not your bank, not the president of a country, not Satoshi, nor the miners. Number 2, Pseudonymous. Neither transactions nor accounts are connected to real-world identities. 3. Fast and global. Transactions are propagated nearly instantly in the network and are confirmed in a matter of minutes. 4. Secured. Cryptocurrency funds are locked in a public key cryptography system. Only the owner of the private key can send cryptocurrency. A cryptocurrency address is more secure than Fort Knox. 5. Permissionless. You don't have to ask anybody to use cryptocurrency. 6. Limited supply. Most cryptocurrencies limit the supply of the coins and tokens. In Bitcoin, the supply decreases in time and will reach its final number around the year 2140. All cryptocurrencies control the supply of the token by a schedule written in the code. Number 7. No debt but bearer. The fiat money in your bank account is created by debt, and the numbers you can see on your ledger represent nothing but debts. It is a system of IOU. Cryptocurrencies don't represent debts, they just represent themselves. Cryptocurrency became the solution to the complex digital cash problem that Satoshi solved on how to maintain integrity and consensus across independent and potentially malicious hackers. Cryptocurrency became the incentive for those that are keeping the network secured. Part 3. Cowrium crowdfunding investment opportunity and potential. Contributing or investing in Cowrium crowdfunding could be the best decision you took in a long time. But before any step is taken, let's look at some possibilities. The first cryptocurrency Bitcoin sold in 2009 for as low as $0.001. In 2011, $0.08. In 2013, the Winklevoss twin started investing in Bitcoin at the rate of $5. By 2015, a surge in price and Bitcoin was sold for as much as $190. In 2016, the Winklevoss brothers, who started buying Bitcoins just 3 years earlier, became the first Bitcoin billionaires. At this point, they were worth $2.1 billion between them. What they started buying at $5 was now worth $390. It takes only the wise to identify opportunity. At the point of producing this video, one Bitcoin is around $10,000. If you had the chance to buy 100 Bitcoins 10 years ago, it was less than $10, but the same is worth as much as $1 million today. A Chinese proverb says, "The best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The next best time is now." Did you miss taking advantage of Bitcoin? Then, don't miss Cowrium. Today, one Cowrium is less than $0.05. Imagine years from now, it could be $5, $50, $500, or even $5,000. To buy 1,000 Cowrium today is less than $50, and you have the opportunity to own as much as you can. How about the possibility of being one of those that makes that decision within the Cowrium ecosystem? All you need is to own 10,000 Cowrium. With just 10,000 Cowrium, you can own a masternode that gives you access to one vote. Multiple of 10,000 Cowrium in the master mode determine how much vote you can have within the system. In case you're wondering, 100,000 Cowrium automatically means Masternode Plus. While the Masternode stakeholders can vote at the first level, only the Masternode Plus holders can vote at the second level if there is a tie at the first level. While the least investment on Cowrium of 1,000 Cowrium is less than $50 now, owning a Masternode now is less than $500, while owning a Masternode Plus is less than $5,000. Masternode and Masternode Plus calculations reward will be calculated daily, and it will be accumulating for a whole year. During the very first year, on takeoff, the return on investment (ROI) can be 50% and even more. After that, it is expected to fall between 20% and 40% yearly. The Cowrium Masternode system is expected to run for an upward of 200 years. The beauty of investing in Cowrium is not just in its capital gain for everyone, but also lies in the Masternode Plus passive income that's transgenerational. Who can invest? If not you, then who? If not this, then what? If not now, then when? Did you miss out on Bitcoin? Then don't miss out on Cowrium. For more information, visit any of the following sites or simply get back to the person that gave you this video. Thank you for your time.